Remedies for defamation. Introduction. Remedies for defamation are legal measures available to a person whose reputation has been injured by false statements. Since reputation is a valuable legal right, the law provides remedies to compensate the injured person and prevent further harm. Remedies may be preventive, compensatory, or corrective in nature. Courts select remedies based on seriousness, reach and impact of the defamatory statement. This topic is frequently asked in LLB examinations. Damages. Damages are the primary remedy in defamation. They are monetary compensation awarded for injury to reputation, mental agony, and social humiliation. In libel, damages are presumed and need not be proved. In slander, special damage must generally be proved except in certain cases. Damages may be nominal, compensatory, or exemplary depending on facts. Case law, Rustam K. Karangia v. Krishnaraj M. D. Thakasi, 1970. Facts: the defendant, editor of a magazine, published articles making serious allegations against a political leader. The articles were widely circulated and affected the plaintiff's public image and reputation. The defendant claimed fair comment. Held: the court awarded damages holding that the publication was defamatory and not protected by fair comment. The plaintiff was entitled to compensation for injury to reputation. Injunction. An injunction is a preventive remedy by which the court restrains the defendant from publishing or continuing defamatory statements. It may be temporary or permanent. Courts grant injunctions where repetition of defamation is likely. Injunction is granted cautiously to balance freedom of speech. It is usually granted after defamation is clearly established. Case law, Bonnard v. Perriman, 1891. Facts: the plaintiff sought an injunction to restrain the defendant from publishing alleged defamatory statements in a newspaper. The defendant claimed justification and fair comment. Held: the court held that injunction should not be granted if the defendant intends to justify the statement at trial. Prior restraint is avoided unless defamation is clearly untrue. Apology and retraction. Apology or retraction is not a complete remedy but may reduce damages. Courts consider apology as a mitigating factor while awarding compensation. A prompt and sincere apology shows absence of malice. In media cases, retraction helps restore reputation. This remedy focuses on correction rather than punishment. Case law, Lala Amir Chand vs. Raja of Faridkot, 1899. Facts: defamatory statements were made against the plaintiff affecting his social standing. The defendant later issued an apology and clarification. Held: the court held that apology does not absolve liability but may be considered while reducing damages. Compensation was still awarded. Criminal remedy. Defamation is also a criminal offence under the Indian Penal Code. Criminal prosecution may be initiated for serious harm to reputation. This remedy aims at punishment and deterrence rather than compensation. Criminal action is usually taken in cases of deliberate and malicious defamation. Both civil and criminal remedies can be pursued simultaneously. Case law, Subramanian Swamy v. Union of India, 2016. Facts: the constitutional validity of criminal defamation provisions was challenged as violating freedom of speech. Petitioners argued that criminalizing defamation was excessive. Held: the Supreme Court upheld criminal defamation, holding that the right to reputation is part of the right to life. Criminal remedy for defamation is constitutionally valid. Declaration by court. In some cases, the plaintiff may seek a declaration that the statement is false and defamatory. This remedy helps in restoring reputation, especially in public life. Though not common, it is useful where reputational harm is ongoing. Declaration may accompany other remedies. It has strong corrective value. Conclusion. The remedies for defamation aim to protect reputation while maintaining freedom of expression. Damages compensate the injured person, injunctions prevent further harm, apologies mitigate loss, and criminal remedies deter malicious defamation. Courts carefully balance these remedies to ensure justice. A clear understanding of these remedies is essential for LLB examinations and practical application of defamation law.